The accused triple murderer Erin Patterson has faced court for the first time in 5 months over the alleged mushroom poisonings of her relatives last year. Reporter Sasha Payne joins us now from Victoria's Latrobe Valley. Sasha, this case has received international attention. What's happened today?
Well, as you mentioned, this is the first time we've seen Erin Patterson in court since she was arrested and charged in November last year. What's happened today is the magistrate, Tim Walsh, has had a special hearing to discuss how the case proceeds. Erin Patterson was not in the court today. She appeared via video link. She only spoke to acknowledge that she could hear the judge or the magistrate, and her lawyers and the lawyers for the prosecution were also appearing via video link. The magistrate's concern is that it could be 14 or 15 months, so next year, until the case is heard, if it does stay here at the Latrobe Valley Law Courts, which is southeast of Melbourne. He offered to fast-track the case to the Supreme Court in Melbourne. However, the defence, lawyers for the defence have said that they would prefer the case to be here, as Ms Patterson is from the local community, she lives here, and many of the witnesses that they intend to call also live here. The prosecution have said that they would prefer the case to be fast-tracked.
The case, as we mentioned, has received a lot of international attention. What's it been like for the community there?
Well, it's been an enormous amount of attention on the community today. Journalists, media crews have again descended on the Latrobe Valley Law Courts in Morwell. In November last year, or from July to November last year, attention was around Leongatha and Korumburra. As we know, there was a lunch at Erin Patterson's Leongatha home on July 29 last year. And after that lunch, about a week later, her ex-parents-in-law, Gail and Dom Patterson, and Gail's sister, Heather Wilkinson, all died about a week later after attending that lunch. Heather's husband, Dom Patterson, who was a local pastor in Korumburra, also spent many weeks in hospital after that lunch, but has since recovered. In November last year, Erin Patterson was charged with 3 counts of murder. They relate to those deaths, and 5 counts of attempted murder. One of those counts relates to Pastor Ian Wilkinson, who fell ill after the lunch. Another count of attempted murder relates to her ex-husband, Simon Patterson, who was invited to the lunch but didn't attend. And there are 3 other counts of attempted murder that all relate to Simon Patterson and various dates in 2021 and 2022. So that's what's happened today. The next hearing is going to be here on May 7th.
Sasha Payne reporting from the Latrobe Valley.